Hello, welcome back to more 1000xRESIST. We're now starting chapter 9 here, so this is all after our train was set on fire by Fixer after it stopped working, obviously, and then Watcher also died. In the communion with the Watcher, we had a plan. Hatch, I guess, or Watcher had a plan together with Secretary. So basically, we're gonna try to get the other occupant copies. You know, like so the Secretary is an occupant copy. So there's obviously 2 more of these, and we're gonna try to merge them. We're gonna do something crazy, and then try to resolve this little thing. And this little thing that's not complex at all. And then the yeah, what else are we doing? So Principal is still alive, but the goal is also to take her down, because Principal is the old sister, the youngest, aka the youngest. And so we're at the end of the train tracks here, so I'm assuming we're able to talk to these
how are you holding up?
people here. So we've got Healer and Bangman Fire over here. Okay.
Huh. Come to pick
Okay. Yeah. I think that summarizes everything, right?
I wanted off that train, but walking all the way?
You got your wish.
This is more exercise than I've done in years. Honestly, I'm more worried about BB. She's not taking this well. I could talk to her.
Quick adjustment here. Oh. Alright.
I wouldn't. What is this place? Fixer told me about it once. Said she found it while she was on the run, hiding on the tracks. Don't know much else. The Jows, Chris, and the others. Are they meeting us here? They better be. I'm not walking another step on those tracks. Are you doing okay? Me?
Doesn't look like it.
I thought I would be relieved that we don't have to take care of her anymore, that her suffering is over. Don't worry, I'll be fucked up later.
Oh no.
Just wait and see.
I mean, obviously.
I'm here if you need me. Well, after everything Watcher told you, do you think she was at peace?
Oh my god. What is the answer here? I mean, I guess. No?
Maybe now's not the best time. Maybe I don't want to know right now.
Okay.
Go on ahead. I need to catch my breath.
It's funny how the game seems like it gives you options sometimes. I'm gonna talk to Bangman Fire anyway, but obviously they are not dealing well with Watcher dying. Like, come on. Might have been suffering for a long time, but you know, death is still death, right?
BB. I'm here if you need me.
BB was carrying 2 of these as well. Oh my god, doesn't even look tired. Just in a trance, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see if I can find anyone. Maybe try to go upstairs.
Oh, bodies.
Wow. Hello indeed. Something over there. Oh, that's just a face. A mask. Fixer is up there. And to get there, how do you... well, no, I'm gonna stand on one of them and see if I can do that. Oh, no, maybe I can't actually do that on this one. I thought it, what? I'm so confused. I'm very disoriented. Yes, I'll talk to you from here.
Good. You're here. We've got a couple things to do before everyone gets here.
What is all this?
This? This is a tomb.
I guess you didn't bury all of them.
Yeah. Mom was never great with the details.
I guess not.
Secretary, I've brought up the CCTV database.
I see it.
You can?
It's all electricity.
Manifest the database. I want you and Blue to comb the records.
Understood.
If everything Watcher said is true... Anyways, just do it, okay?
What am I looking for?
I'm sure one of these dead assholes had full access. Find out which one and tell Healer. I'll get things ready here.
Blue, the records will appear as time indexes for your viewing pleasure. This is a difficult operation. I will need to borrow your memory to cache the representations. Please witness them, so I can further translate the other data.
Congratulations, you've got new colors.
Got new colors. Am I blue now? I mean, I am called Blue, but did she mean that I became a designated watcher or a knower even, you know? Because knower knows everything.
Something like that.
Well, don't slow down for me. You've got a function to perform. Tell me which body, and I'll show you some magic.
You're more dangerous than you let on, aren't you?
I mean, your healer is a bit crazy.
Flattery at this hour? I like it.
What's in the box?
You'll see.
I mean, the amount of things that was hinted at early in this game, for which what healer could do, or like did in her spare time, or did to people that she didn't like. You know, she likes experimenting. No, I think that's pretty clear, and she's a bit of a scientist more than a healer.
This way, Watcher can see where we are and find us. I don't want her to be lost.
You process your way, girl. So I'm switching between. There we go. So basically, need to find someone that's a bit. Okay, here we go. This one looks different. Amelia the 50.
I'm not good with enclosed spaces.
You're telling me this now?
Is there 50 dead people in here?
Come on. We all had to cheat, lie, and steal our way onto this ship.
We're on a ship. Okay, okay.
What? You didn't lie? Jasper, I can smell the booze off you.
Shh. It just helps me focus.
Yes, it just helps you focus.
You won't tell anyone.
Alcohol.
So long as you share.
Okay, well. So maybe there's one per timeline here, or there's a few here actually. Oh, but these have all different colors. And these have the colors. Interesting. Yellow. Yellow.
Pacific 50 to Central 1. Reporting in. Ready on your...
Pacific 50, please respond. Central 1 to Pacific 50. Message received. Incoming video transmission.
Standing by.
Johnson, putting on a little weight, are you?
Any updates?
You're not gonna like it.
Tell me anyway.
Those sick fuckers love suffering so much? Well, we're gonna put on the best show they've ever seen. 5 simultaneous, consistent showings of our remaining most populated areas. We've already notified the cities. Good lead up, I'd say. People are running, sheltering, hiding, you name it. We'll prolong it as long as we can. Make good cover for our descent.
Will it work?
I swear. Bees to honey.
Bees to honey.
These monsters. They're already making
Red
their
to
way
blue.
there.
Bees work together with the honey. Red works together with the blue.
And the cities?
If you really need to know. What's left of Seattle, LA, New York, Toronto, Houston, the big ones, Johnson. The rest of the world is doing the same.
We'll have a memorial.
I wouldn't if I were you. Think happy thoughts. Don't tip your location. Some old shit.
What is going on?
The scourge of the earth.
So now I'm a bit confused as to what the 50 are. Are they not human or something?
They may have been right. Let's show them what a fucking scourge can do.
The simulations were promising.
What?
Fake numbers always look good, don't they? Fingers crossed it won't be you.
Fingers crossed.
Say hi to Mimi for me, will you? Central 1. Out.
Spin up for descent? Yes.
What? Color me confused. Let's go down, I guess. There's one in there. Oh. Johnson.
We've been cleared for descent.
Now hear this, now hear this. This is a ship-wide transmission. Prepare for descent.
All stations secured and reporting in.
Descent.
Descending. 10 meters. 50 meters. 100 meters.
Surface activity?
No change detected.
150 meters. 250 meters.
Surface activity detected.
Brace. Brace.
Grace, heck you, Grace.
600 meters, sir.
Pacific 48 has activated self-flooding. Pacific 42, 44, 45 self-flooding activated.
They're drowning themselves.
Occupants are changing trajectory.
That's 8,000 souls.
Destination reached. 1,000 meters, sir.
Communications coming in from Arctic 12, 14, descent confirmed. Atlantic 29, 26, and 21, descent confirmed. Pacific 41, descent confirmed.
And the rest?
No word yet, sir.
Central 1?
Nothing yet from Central 1.
So is there like 50 different groups, and this is number 50 at Central 1, and then there's like, oh yeah, Pacific 21, 22, 23, or whatever, you know, and then, okay. Sort of feels like that, right?
It's been 24 hours. We can safely assume that only 7 of 50 facilities
50,
made their proper descent.
not groups, but facilities.
We can also assume Central 1 is down.
So this ship of ours is a facility.
Jesus Christ.
If it wasn't for Pacific 48 self-flooding, and then the others drowning like that.
Yes. It was the grueling anticipation of their own deaths that saved us.
An interesting strategy.
Those were people.
Interesting strategy, yeah.
Such trauma results in intensified memory collection. The occupants, we, must have interpreted that as an act of communication.
Mimi, the work of you and your team, please, commence immediately. We must make their sacrifices worthwhile.
Leave it to me, Johnny. I gotcha.
One more thing. This information stays with us. We need to keep our spirits high, lest we attract the occupants' attention. Not a single word to the rest of the crew.
Sorry. So, are we saying that based on what Secretary said, suggesting that the occupants sensing the trauma as a form of communication, these people are aware of the occupants, obviously, and then trying to avoid them at all costs, and they are saying to keep their spirits high, keep good spirits, because they cannot sense that or something. They can only, maybe they are like attracted to sadness or something like that. What? That's also why the Central 1 didn't want the 50 to organize a memorial, because that brings Spirits down. The occupants can maybe find them.
Do you understand?
Maybe. Maybe. So when I talk to Fixer like this as well, I didn't do that before, I think.
Did you figure it out?
Not yet.
Didn't bartender give you a sense of work ethic?
Work ethic? I thought you two were close. Bartender was a model slacker, and I learned from the best.
That's not the bartender.
Thank you very
I
much.
know. Guess she changed with age.
Don't we all?
Well, you're with me now. Get on a Fixer's schedule for once. And move it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a slacker now, you know. Relax.
You might end up like the rest of them, buried at sea.
They're monitoring surface activity 24/7. We're gonna be okay. Leadership said, think good, happy thoughts.
Good, happy thoughts.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm thinking about the last conversation my husband and I had about fruit.
Nice.
We didn't know it would be our last.
Doesn't sound happy.
Well, he was good, and we were happy.
Maybe there is more than... Since they are so separate. Yeah.
Did you hear? There's been a wave of, you know, people ending it.
I only get one popping up in the group earlier, so I'm just gonna go around in a circle now, I think.
It's been 5 years. We're not meant to be holed in like this.
There's plenty of space. They made sure of that. Buried space.
People need to touch grass.
We brought grass.
No way. That is so funny.
Glad I never have to worry about you.
We got grass, so we can touch it whenever we want. You know? Take the saying literally. Go outside, people. That is healthy.
Iris?
Keep the video running for those views. And at watch time.
She's got murder in her eyes.
While you go touch grass. Then you can come back and rewatch it, so I get like even more watch time, obviously, which is amazing.
I don't blame her.
What is she going to do? She's a teenager.
You don't have any children, do you?
See, now here only one, okay.
Any results?
The last 5 clones had some interesting outcomes.
Such as?
Good news. They're growing faster now, so we won't have to wait for them to get to their target age. We can also implant knowledge, language, motor skills, and so on. They'll come out immediately more useful. Bad news? They all still succumb to the sample of the disease. Don't look so disappointed, Johnny. I won't settle for less than an exact copy.
So Mimi is pink, you know, so maybe she represents Healer in this way.
And the child.
The backup? Just like a real human thing. Adorable.
Because he is yellow like the old mother? Because there was an orange one as well, which would be BB, you know.
Except for Iris. Iris is not so smitten.
I've spoken to Pacific 41. We've agreed that we will take an accelerated approach while they continue with caution. Your request for increased capacity has been approved. Don't waste it.
While they will continue with caution. Is there more immune people?
You know me, Johnny. I hate waiting.
But maybe Iris was the only one to make that deal with the occupants or something. Or the first one. There could be more people somewhere, or more groups of clones, or something like that.
Another reduction. They're cutting down on lab-grown food this time.
The faster we solve this, the faster we can return to the surface.
Listen to yourself. Do you really think you're gonna live to see this? They're already training the next generation to replace Mimi. She's got her own little academy, and they each get their own iris.
They each get their own iris.
They didn't call this a generation ship for kicks. I just want to eat steak. Is that so much to
Just
ask?
give me some steak.
visited Asia Town.
It's good, right? I told you.
Yeah, it's nice. Artsy. My daughter would have loved it. It's good that she's gone, that she didn't have to see all this. It would have broken her little heart. Kids, you know?
They've got karaoke. Have you done the karaoke?
I don't sing.
That's besides the point.
Ben, you don't have to.
Come on, let's go. Make a night of it. You deserve joy. Your daughter would want that.
Well. Go party, go party!
If I decide to be an idiot, then I'll be an idiot on my own accord.
Enough of the Bach quotes. Johann the 50.
What do you want?
So angry. Is this about your top performer?
Is Johann the name of Bach? By Johann Bach or something?
I wasn't made for this
I
meeting.
don't know.
I know that now.
You should step aside.
Who will take this? Who wants this?
Mimi will take it.
You?
A change would be nice.
Say something useful or leave.
Mimi seems quite intense in general.
One of the
If I remember correctly as well, she was quite more on the she was more on the aggressive end towards the experiments in the beginning as well, I believe. Or I don't know if it was the beginning, or based on what we have seen at least.
It's the furthest we've made it so far. It's worth celebrating.
If it fails, I don't want this branch going any further.
And we've yet to try inseminating the original.
Whoa.
What? Iris? Out of the question.
We must exhaust all possibilities. It is our duty. To those who gave their lives.
This must be before what we have seen when Iris was actually able to make clones, because, you know, they're not able to make them right now.
We've put her through enough.
But when they meant accelerating earlier, I thought they were actually making them alive? Or are we going back in time now?
From Toronto?
I don't know. I don't know.
I wanted to go.
British crew has to stay behind. You know that.
Johnson got to go.
They're out of their minds, bringing Iris to the surface. Just because she asked?
It's reckless.
Wouldn't you want some fresh surface air? Feel a gust of wind? Touch some real grass?
Real grass again? Aha! We have real grass. We brought it.
Who says there's any grass left?
It's all because Mimi and Iris have gotten a little too close.
What does that mean?
You know exactly what that means. You've all seen them disappear together for hours.
Oh.
Careful what kind of bullshit gossip you're spreading.
There's gossip.
And shit does spread around here.
We risked everything. Gave up everything. To be here. For what?
For a goddamn clown show.
I am very confused about that as well then. Because it doesn't seem like Mimi cares a lot about Iris. Maybe. It's all a ruse. Okay, this way. Imagine if Iris's mother infiltrated and took out Mimi.
That's it. It's
and
over.
Replaced her, or something like that. Bam.
We're stuck down here forever. We're doomed. She'll live.
A stab wound like that?
We are going forward in time for sure.
This can't all be for nothing.
We have contingencies. Mimi's not the only researcher here.
Iris, that bitch needs to be put in her place.
Ah, so see, that doesn't make sense then. The gossip didn't make sense because it seems like Iris stabbed Mimi.
Sir.
Spit it out.
It's Mimi. She's in critical condition.
What?
Iris, you better get over there.
Wait, but where? Someone I haven't spoken to then. Did I not speak to you?
She'll live.
Yeah, I did.
She has. This can't all be for now.
We have.
I did. Over there. What does over there mean? Amelia I spoke to. Let me go here again then.
Sir,
Spit it out.
it's
Mimi?
she's
Critical
in
position, blah blah blah. If
constant
she better go over there, but where is over there? Can I see something this way? Ah no, I did get the prompt actually. My bad. My bad. Sorry.
Some fresh air. Just some wind against my face.
Oh god.
Amelia, no.
Well, she's getting wind. Oh, okay. Very soon after in this next sequence. Yes. Wow. Listening or first we're going forward. I mean, I guess this whole thing is about figuring out which body is who. Which body is which of these
No.
50s? Okay, I got the prompt. I'm not going to look that way. This way. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Medic. Someone, get a medic.
Amelia, come on, stay with us. Amelia.
And what now? This way. Oh.
Stay back. You wouldn't dare watch me.
And you?
Return to your quarters, please.
Have you lost your mind?
So we're going up here. So I guess some more people will die now.
I've revoked Johnson's biometrics.
Okay, Johnson has been
Assigned
replaced.
Administrative access to my retinal scans.
Now hear this. All crew and personnel return to their quarters
Whoa.
immediately and await further instructions. We've secured the food production.
Setting course to the last known position of Pacific 41.
We're getting a transmission from Pod 3.
Who is it?
It's Johnson.
On speaker.
George. Natasha. What
What are you doing?
Please, cooperate. We don't want any bloodshed.
You do not want this job. Trust me.
Mimi is dead. The research is going nowhere. We need to link up with the surviving fleet. Find another way.
I'm telling you, stop now, or else there's no turning back.
Natasha, end transmission.
All right, George. Which one of these bodies is you?
Okay, so we need to find George. Because he was the last one in command. Let's see. So they are going... Oh. So people rebelled immediately.
What the hell are they doing?
Wait. So the shooting is going this way, so yeah. All of them are, both of these two are just going crazy.
I said, stay back.
I mean, they can't get further back if you are shooting them. Huh?
Can you do this for me, Blue? When the time comes? It would be awful to not know where you are.
The ghosts are coming to BB Fire.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We never should have survived.
They wouldn't back down.
You moron.
If you don't have the stomach for this, step aside.
Do you have any idea what you've done? Jesus.
I mean, I think they know what they did.
If you don't have the
Do you have any idea?
They just don't know the consequences of killing people, apparently.
Brace. Brace.
What's going on?
That's the surface activity alarm.
We fucked up. And now they've come for us.
All the negative emotion. You gotta think happy thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, occupant boy.
This is the one. Thanks, Iris.
The suits have preserved their bodies remarkably well. Healer will have something to work with.
Come on, let's go tell her.
Well, well, well. Hi, Hila.
Are you ready for me?
I found the body.
Good girl. A+. All the stars. Anything else of interest?
They shot one another, the occupant, there was a mutiny. Mutiny? Yeah, okay, yes. Mutiny, then they shot each other, and then the occupant. Well, starting with this, I guess.
Turned on the leadership.
A story as old as time. Let's do our best not to end up like them. Show me.
I mean, technically we are turning on principle, so we are doing a mutiny of some kind, I don't know.
Well. This is our lucky specimen?
That's him. Are you gonna show me your magic trick?
You give a little, you get a little. After the whole ordeal, with Watcher refusing one of Fixer's eyes, I started growing some. A hobby that became a bit of an obsession.
Well.
You've been carrying around a pair of eyes?
Oh, a few more than a few. We've been cloning for time immemorial, but we've never pursued a more permanent manipulation of the recipe.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Why? Wouldn't you want improved eyesight? Increased muscular strength? Extra lung capacity?
I'm gonna go full Warhammer 40k here with the Space Marines or something.
So who's this guy? What's his name?
George.
Let's make these eyes look just like George. Take those eyes over to Fixer. She can give them a whirl.
Let's hope it works.
Go on. I'm going to poke at this body some more.
Okay, healer. Okay.
Such judgment. Watcher really did rub off on you.
You do you, girl. You do you, you do you, you do you.
Can you do this for me?
Yeah. But where? Oh, you're over there. I didn't see it. I didn't see you, Fixer. What bloody little thing in the way?
Alright, here goes nothing. The retinal scans are confirmed. No way. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Years?
Navigation, propulsion, energy distribution,
Fixer,
life support, climate control, contingencies, it's all here.
Fixer.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
our guests are here.
Oh, Blue, go and greet them.
Me.
You know them, and they know you.
What are you gonna do?
I just need a bit more time. I'll explain later, trust me, okay? Go, please. And not a word about Watcher yet, got it? None of that stuff you told us. Let's keep that to ourselves.
You better have something good.
Don't worry, I do.
Okay, people.
Keep them busy for us.
I'll do what I can.
I'll be watching your back. We're not losing anybody else today.
Hello, guests. How are you, people? Hello.
You didn't burn after all. It would have been more glorious. You're cursed now to live with the consequences.
Yeah, lucky me.
I want to introduce you to someone. This is Other Iris.
Sister, it is good to meet you.
She doesn't look that special to me.
Her significance is hidden in plain sight. But I assure you, she's an exact genetic match. The perfect copy. You can ask Healer to verify.
And what do you want?
It's not what I want. We follow in her footsteps.
Okay, Other Iris, what is it that you want?
I was reborn into this body
forced to live a new life in
Oh my
this
God.
environment.
Oh my god.
What I know of my past self, she stood above the rest of you.
I stand with you.
I do not want that. I want to stand
Beside you, fine.
Okay.
We need a figurehead. Someone to be above these conflicts. Someone to remind us to be our better selves.
We have more followers than you think. They are not naive. They've experienced this time after the All-Mother. Some prefer this new way of life.
We simply want to organize in the open without prosecution, so we can practice our ways. A fixer, a healer, a bang-bang fire, a knower, and a watcher ascendant.
And those who don't follow you?
They are free to choose, of course. But if they need guidance...
We'll be there if you need guidance, obviously.
You pass through fire.
We will provide a lot of guidance.
Have an open mind.
We're not going back, I think. I don't think we're going back.
Believe it or not, but I've witnessed the All-Mother's time.
A communion? You're most fortunate.
Sure, we can't go back to that way of being.
You must be mistaken. We simply want the choice.
How's the choice? People have choice.
We will not force anyone to join us who does not desire to. Please, consider it.
Please consider joining. Oh, hello, Chris.
Hey, Blue.
Chris.
Chris?
You lived. I have to say, I'm surprised.
How did you get here?
We all have our ways, but you can't imagine what some of those Reds would do for a scrap of food. Or maybe you can. I'm glad you're alive, Blue. I really am. We can finally take Old Town for ourselves.
Is that what you want?
Isn't that what we've always wanted? For us miscellaneous to carve our own path? To live without their expectations?
The bomb was your idea.
Fixer. She doesn't know what it's like to be us. They had everything, and we have nothing to lose. Yes, the bomb was my idea.
And me? Was I always part of the plan?
No, but I knew. It was only about time. If they kept pressing on our necks long enough, something was gonna snap. I never wanted it to be you. But who was I to refuse?
I was angry.
And you had every right to be angry. We all did. You're the best of us. You did what others were too afraid to do. You're a hero.
I'm a hero. I'm a hero. I kill people. I'm a hero. Hero. That's how it works, right?
Mo.
Yeah, no.
Who?
The guard in white.
The High Minister's pet, you mean? She broke off from us.
How could you work with her? She and her kind killed Bartender.
It was a relationship of convenience. Surely there will be more.
You'll do anything, won't you?
You and I are similar in this way. That's why I always liked you.
And what now? You here to kill them? Fixer, healer, and BB?
It depends. I'm here to give them one last chance. If they have something to offer, I'm willing to listen.
Whoa.
What do you think? Fixer and the rest, are they trustworthy?
I mean... I mean, this one just wants to blow everything up. You know, that's not really the way either. And then there is the. Oof. Am I gonna have a choice to side with someone or something in this game suddenly? Oh my god. I'm gonna say that yes, that they're doing their best because it's like the chaos, true chaos route for sure. I mean, you get Space Marines if you are joining healer at least.
They've had some challenges, but they're ready to go now.
Not that they are
Chance to help.
amazing either in terms of their morals. No.
Thank you, Blue. I'll keep that in mind.
Wow.
Kid, I'm glad to see you. I imagine Bartender never wanted you to be blown to pieces. I'm relieved.
Well done.
It's strange.
Didn't get blown to pieces.
And healer. Fixer. Ghosts of the past. I guess that's how everyone else sees us.
That's unfair.
What's fair and what's true? What's more important?
If you've given up already, why are you here?
I haven't given up. You kids, don't stop to think sometimes. Age gives you more ways to look at things. Enough time to make mistakes.
Not be so full of bluster. I know some people just want us to crawl down a dark hole and disappear. We've still got some dignity left, and we'll fight for it.
So, what do you want for yourselves?
We want safety and acknowledgement for all we've contributed through the transition, through the founding of the provisional government.
Safety is good. Acknowledgement of all we contributed, sure. Like, yeah, you're just getting well done for working hard, yeah, okay.
Maybe not everything
Creating
needs
a
to change so
government.
quickly. Maybe there's something you can learn from us. This is what Bartender would have wanted.
Aye, so it looks like we are sort of like choosing a little bit here. I mean, having a government is fine, you know, as long as it's not like, this seems like the least bad. Maybe
wouldn't have made it without her.
Remember that. Hold it tight. She left something behind in you. We don't have to cut all ties with the past, even if we made mistakes then.
well. Ah, the Jaws as well.
Oh, look who it is. Our brave little miscellaneous.
I'm taller than you.
That's what's wrong with you Iris types. Always looking down on
And the Jaws feel like they are set for a rebellion. For sure.
Cherry saved me. She didn't have to, but she did. I owe her my life.
Cherry. She was always a romantic. You need to make her sacrifice count.
How do you know about Iris and Zhao, whose body was at the garden center? Satsuki.
If Watcher was alive, whose body was that at the garden center?
They must have stuffed some poor shell and dressed her up.
That's horrible.
You Iris types don't even know your own capacity for cruelty.
How do you know about the past?
Secretary came to us.
A communion?
No, I can only interface with Iris descendants. In this case, the distance was too great between host and guest. So instead, I gave a grand oration. It was Watcher's idea.
Secretary told us the whole story.
So Watcher sides with the Jaws?
We thought we were made to serve Iris types. They gave us
What?
life.
But Secretary is doing what Watcher wants, but the Fixer, BB, and Healer. Oh my god.
But after everything we learned,
They're also doing what Watcher wants, right? Or is Fixer going to do something else now?
Zhao was a whole person in her own right. She deserved better. And we're gonna make that a reality.
Well, yeah, of course.
What do you want from all this?
We want reparations for all that ancient Iris
What does
did
that
to
mean?
ancient Zhao. She was a shitty friend.
I mean,
We
yeah,
want
for sure.
people of the other side to govern and operate as we please. We want control of our own creation. No more printing unless we say so. And we're not wearing these stupid uniforms anymore. We're only here out of respect for Watcher. She set us on the path for justice, and we owe her for that. But Fixer and her lot, we're moving forward, with or without them.
Okay. That makes it. That's fine. Okay. So basically, they want a separate government or a country for their own, in a way, right? And having multiple countries is good, or else one will always be in control and the top people will always be in charge, and there will be no one keeping them in check. Maybe sort of see some sense in that, but you know, depends on what they are going to be like as well. Of course.
I'm sorry. Sorry for everything Iris did.
Doesn't matter if I say sorry
for
because I didn't
everything
specifically
my
do them,
kind
but you know.
has done to yours.
You obviously always want equality, right?
I want to make it right. For you and for the others. I owe that to Cherry.
Actions, not words. Miscellaneous. Prove it to us.
Hey, listen up. Fixer is ready for you. Leave your arms outside, and no sudden movements. I'm watching you.
So we get some sort of equality stuff there as well, but I don't know what is going on.
You want to summon an occupant?
We saw your train burning on the tracks.
The mass communion. Is it possible?
Just shut up and listen.
You never like listening to others.
Aw, look who's all grown up.
Fixer, please. Continue.
I don't need your permission, Mom.
Don't speak to her like that.
Hey, watch your step.
All right, all right. Calm down, just everyone calm down. I've had a bad day. Please don't make it worse.
Look, I get it. I get it. We were slow and you decided to go on without us. Fair game. But we're here now. We're ready to contribute. This mass communion, whatever you want to call it, gives us a chance to set things straight. No more living in the dark. Everyone will see what happened for themselves. It's what Watcher wanted.
The Jows support this. You all need to see what the All-Mother was really like. You two, make-believe Iris.
Does it matter, her disposition? She gave us life.
Not exactly. Small detail, but we're cloned from Principal's hair.
Sacrilege.
The truth is ugly.
Oh yeah.
Sisters need to see how Watcher was set up. How Principal betrayed us.
I don't care who did what or when. I want a better life for Miscellaneous today.
Oh,
Well,
thank you.
There's more.
Because I'm miscellaneous. But I'm not, there's more of me, of course.
This is our known world.
Oh.
Small, isn't it?
So we are on a ship.
We're sitting deep underwater.
Underwater.
In what they used to call the Pacific Ocean.
So they went to find Pacific in the end.
We've been trapped down here and it's starting to show. Multiple systems are breaking down. I don't know how much time we have left. The cloning machines are run past their capacity. Any day now they'll go down for good.
The stillborns.
Exactly. But this thing, our home, they called it a generation ship. It can move, it can surface. Look, if we stay down here, we'll end up like those ancient douchebags.
You mean we don't have to live with your lot? What the hell are we waiting for?
It's not so easy. I need a group of sisters to go down to propulsion and bring the ship back up to speed. Hard to do while on the run. Extra hard with the red guard on our backs.
You were always obsessed with the surface.
Listen to me. There's a whole planet out there, and we've been cut off from it. Isolated, suffocating each other. We need to go up for air.
So you can tell us how to live in another place?
Well, technically, there'll be more space, so you can go to another place than they're at.
If we can't solve this down here, we won't be able to solve it up there.
And the occupants? It's not safe on the surface.
That's where
You can
Blue
govern
comes
as you want. You can live your own life.
Blue is the one thing we all have in common. Thanks to Watcher, she's seen
Seen
more
it
than
all.
of us. She's proven herself to you, hasn't she? She knows what's at stake, and she's willing to do what it takes. Blue, you'll be the host of this communion. Gain the favor of the occupants. Use their power.
To eradicate the Red Guard. That's what we're all thinking, isn't it?
We don't even know if this will work. There must be some other option.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. We could march on the orchard, try to take them one by one. Last time I checked, we're outnumbered and outgunned. How many more of us need to bite it?
What about the High Minister?
Nowhere's trapped. Playing both sides.
I don't care about that. Will she concede?
She's done more to help us than you know. I don't know what she'll do.
And she needs to go as well.
No, not an option.
Nora did nothing as they picked us off in our rooms.
on the streets.
We are not giving up on Noah.
Phoebe, stop. She knew this was coming.
The High Minister needs to answer for her part in this. Do you understand, Blue?
Enough. I don't care which one of you Iris types lives or dies. How are we going to do this?
We need to get to those other familiars.
One is with Principal.
And her Jiao has the other.
I can confirm they're both situated in the office, treating their wounds.
But they've tripled the guard count since the explosion, especially around the elevator.
Well, who said we needed to get inside the office?
Oh, I hate this already.
Okay.
You mean you can't find her?
Ah, we just switched to it immediately. Got it, got it, got it.
A moment ago.
I searched everywhere.
Look again.
Yes, High Minister.
She is dangerous. She needs to be found.
Is he talking about Blue? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I think we're going in. I think we're blasting in. You know, and but I thought we weren't going to do that. But I guess we're doing some sort of sneaky thing. That's not very sneaky. Or was this a throwback to the explosion? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, chapter X. Oh, okay. Oh, now everything has been numbered until now, and now it's going into X, Roman numerals. Okay. Well, wrapping up this here. I'm assuming there will be like a long sequence now or something like that. So we'll see how it goes. But do I feel like I got any answers here? Yes, actually. It's good to know where we actually are. We are on a ship underneath water in the Pacific Ocean. And there's a way to get to the actual surface. We're not in space. I don't know why I thought we were in space at some point, but you know, I guess aliens, you know. But, okay. We know how a lot of the 50 died. Actually, it wasn't only Iris killing them. It was literally just they killed themselves, and that there were other groups, like there was 50 facilities. I am very curious about the potential for it to be other facilities alive, but like having clones as well, or you know, that would be very cool. And a new surface, and maybe some of them are already there, and it's like, oh my god, what the hell? And then I don't know. Yeah, we'll get the occupants are still a thing, I guess, but are they? Because we haven't seen like a big occupant, right? And technically, like everything is like really sad, especially with Watcher dying. So the occupants would have been like the big occupants, not the copies of the occupants like Secretary. They would have been drawn to that, and they haven't come to us now. Then there's obviously the deal with Iris, but then Iris is dead. So how does the deal continue? Is it because we're all full Irises, but also we're not Irises because we are the youngest copies, but youngest was Iris, and then are we then still Iris? And then it's like whoa, and then anyway. Looking forward to see what's happens in X. Does that mean that it's the last chapter as well? But yeah, looking forward to it, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.